There's a big, emergence of celebrity influence in battle rap. Like you even said, Drake is allegedly in talks of battling Murda Mook, and all these other stars are trying to jump in the ring. How do you feel about, the mainstream push behind battle rap?
The mainstream push in battle rap right now, it's dope. I mean, it's good to see people like Diddy, Drake, even just last night, I bumped into Ryan Leslie. He was just kicking in the cut.
Fire.
A lot of ball players come out. A lot of people. You know what it is? It's just a raw form of hip hop. So many fans are so many celebrities. They're from, this is what we all do. You know what I mean? So when I'm not surprised. I like it. I don't OD on like excitement when they're there, because why wouldn't you be there? You should be there. This is exciting. You're seeing, people in the rawest form of hip hop battling it out on stage and using their wits and being using their talent to the best of their ability, all under the pressure of all these crowds and under the bright lights and the whole world watching. It's exciting. Mm-hmm. And I can understand why a lot of people that are up there in the celebrity world that would get the itch to maybe I could do that. You know what I mean? Like who doesn't look at, some sporting event or I could do that. Like, you look at everything and then you get excited because you become a fan of it, and then you start, I know how much, Drake and the whole clique over there, supports and watches battle rap. It's not impossible in my mind to believe that, there's been moments when he may have been thought of some shit that he could have said to somebody. I've got the itch to come back. You know what I mean? I've been, toying with when I'm coming back. I could see everybody. I could see the energy and the vibe is so intense. I think it's dope. I think it's dope when all the celebrities are out there and they're just like, in the middle of it. Talking to somebody and them telling you about who their favorite battlers are and stuff like that, and reciting lines. Like there's a super OG like pioneer from Canada, Maestro Fresh West, and he loves battle rap. And when I see him at events and stuff like that, it's funny to see an OG like Maestro, who was like the actual trailblazer, first artist in hip hop in Canada to get on in any type of way and like sell mad records, and he's the OG. You know what I mean? So to go to an event and seeing him there, and then he pulls me to the side, and all of a sudden he's like, "Yo, that Pat Stay versus Math Hoffa battle, that was great, yo." And he starts breaking down. Like, to me, it's like, wow, man, it's like, it's dope. Mm-hmm. Anybody can be a fan of it. Mm-hmm. I wouldn't be surprised if there's some crazy actors out there that get wind of it. How could you not? Battle rap is everywhere right now. Look at Snoop started his Gladiator School.
Right.
M did the Total Slaughter, and Slaughterhouse, they did the whole Total Slaughter thing. Like, everybody's watching. It's the internet. You're paying attention to it, and it's the biggest thing on the internet. So I'm not surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if one day Taylor Swift was at it. I wouldn't be surprised. You know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't be surprised if, anybody would be there.
Right.
Anybody can be there. Why not?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Do you think Drake could beat Murda Mook?
Yes.
Okay.
I think Drake can beat Murda Mook if Drake applies himself. I've seen Drake in combat. I've seen Drake, you could look it up. We actually went at some cats in our city years ago. We have a record out called Good Riddens. That record actually was just cut and paste together because we all did our verses, but then eventually it came to a point where we just wasn't going to respond to what was being said about him. And there was a clique that was going at him and whatever, and then, we all was like, we all homies and shit. So the city dubbed us the wise guys because it was hella greasy the way we went at that whole situation. And if you listen to that verse with Drake spit on there, it'll give you a little sneak peek on how Drake gets down when he's confronted situations. He also has a record called Good Night and Good Luck, going at the same guy that initiated the situation with him. Now, that where he's at right now and the level that he's at right now, it seems unbelievably far-fetched to the battle rap fans to believe that it's possible that Drake could get in that ring and get busy. Okay, it's understandable. I've seen him in combat. And he's an incredible lyricist. Take away everything. Take away everything from. Take everything away that he's achieved, all his accolades. Take away all his plaques. Take away all the music. Take away the R&B stuff. Take away the cosigns or whatever. He's a rapper. He's a lyricist. Mm-hmm. He got bars, and you don't just get to the places that you are in where he's at by not actually being able to rap. He's got bars. So the idea of can Drake beat Murda Mook, when you say it to me, absolutely. Absolutely. And Murda Mook is top 5 for me. So it's going to sound crazy, but absolutely. I think Drake could beat a lot of people in battle rap right now.
Okay.
He can write and he can perform. If it ever happens, that's another question. Mm-hmm. It's yet to be seen, but can Drake beat battle rappers? Drake could beat a lot of people in the game.